What's goody, guys? It's me, Angry Cat, and we're here with Fred and Haycliff. Welcome to our podcast. It's called The Fellas. This is episode 1. Anyways, introduce yourself, Fred.
Hi there, I'm Fred. You probably know me because either watching this on Inkcats or Nicholas or my channel even. Uh,
Yeah.
you'll probably know me very well because I'm close friends with them. Nicholas, you want to introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Haycliff. These are my friends. I talk with them almost every day. You probably know Fred from one of my previous videos. If you go to Fred's video, you can find Gold Chain there in one of the videos. That's all I have to say.
Alright, well, we are going to talk about deepwoken today, the hit Roblox game by Vows by the Sea. So, on the 17th of July, they updated the game, like usual. Except they said there's a new relic, Void Spire. Summons the void in a radius around the spire. This void will act like a void zone for those above power 15, sending them to depths upon death. Players below power 15 aren't affected at all and cannot summon a void spire themselves. Those who are unconscious at the time of the spire being summoned won't be affected by the spire's effect. Void spires cannot be summoned in towns. What do you think of that, guys?
Well,
Uh,
I find it to be a little bit of a rush for leveling up. I feel like as if people can meant to be a game that you meant to enjoy. Although many times we have probably yelled at our screens because of a shark kicking us halfway across the map.
Yeah.
But besides that, uh, personally, I think it should be at least a lower level, like 5 or 10.
Hmm.
But not much I would really change about it. I'd keep it.
Hmm. Um, they made it so fighting or killing a void walker on the hunt is no longer a crime and won't damage your reputation. Guards won't come to the defense of void walkers that are on a hunt anymore, so easy.
Void walkers just suck
Yeah, I don't like
entirely.
them.
They just suck. Personally, I'm
Like,
not gonna pick void walker because
yeah,
who in their right mind actually would?
yeah, and plus you get like sent to depth so much. Like, I wanna fight people, but like it's stupid when like you just teleport to them. I actually want to like claim a bounty, sail out to sea, and catch them. Like we did with this one void walker, K Tallow. They were just like bullying one of our teammates, and they were just hitting them like on the side of a cliff. They weren't letting them go. They're just perma stunning them.
It is. Yeah, no, it's not fun at all. What do
Claiming,
you think?
I never really liked Void Walkers. Not much else to say.
yeah. Well, anyways, continuing with the story, and I noticed that Voidwalkers have bounties on them by Etris or whatever faction they're hated by. So you can actually hunt down Voidwalkers yourself by getting their bounties. Just a cool detail I thought I should tell y'all. Anyways, there's a new depths trial beyond the Enforcer. Like, and I heard it scales with drowns. What do you think about that, Freddy?
I don't think I've actually ever heard of that. Personally, me, I suck at combat.
Yeah.
Like, I could beat the hell out of a Sharko, but give me a mud skipper or a bandit, and I'm failing miserably. That's kind of sad, but it's the truth.
Yeah, mud skippers suck
And
when it's like 200 ping. Anyways, the new depths trial beyond tier beyond the enforcer, the way it scales with drowns. So say you have 100 drowns and you go to depths and escape, there will be a corrupted bone keeper and a corrupted mama thresher. I think.
Hey,
It's
what
kind
do
of
you think of
ridiculous.
that?
If you voluntarily use that shrine that does that, you have like 500 hours on deepwoken. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, yeah.
If you
Yeah.
think you can get that on you, I'm sorry, man. It's time to go
Oh yeah,
outside.
there's also the Shrine of Courage that makes your depths whatchamacallit, your depths trial like hard. Anyways, there is there's a couple balancing changes. Corrupted Wind It Up can now execute enemies on the first wind up. Corrupted Run It Back now has 5 seconds of hyper armor. Corrupted Payback now has lifesteal on hit. And the most powerful of all, Corrupted Blood Scourge can be charged up by holding C to send foes over power 12 to the depths. So like say you're like power 12 and you're down on the ground by getting kicked by a Sharko, and some random bloke goes up to you and it's like hits you and then charges up their blood scourge. You're on, you still have 2 lives. You're like, oh okay, I'll live, and you get sent to depths. How would you feel about that?
Uh, personally, me, that is my worst nightmare, is actually going to depths. Because, well, even though I've been level 20 multiple times, before there was the actual removal of powered 60s, I believe it was.
Yeah.
Before the removal of that, I was a level 20, and even then, I feared, oh my god, if I go to depths, I'm so screwed. I cannot.
Yeah, he
And it's
sucks
like
at
you get there and,
dodging depths creatures.
yeah, I don't really like doing PvP games that much.
Oh,
But I'll play deepwoken every now and then, because it's okay. Not a bad
yeah.
game. Only thing I would change, move the Void Walkers.
And they also buffed strong left. They decreased its wind up from 0.6 seconds to 0.4 seconds. So basically, they made it faster by 33%.
That is way too much for especially a mantra called Strong Left.
I think it's pretty cool. I mean, if you're experienced with PvP, then it's really no biggie.
I don't think any mantra should be quicker than an M1.
I see. Whoa. Moving on to the 24th of July update. There's a new oath. They added a new oath, and it's called Fade Trimmer. It allows you to give
Oh
really
no.
cool haircuts to people. But, they say cool is in the eye of the beholder. So let's go over I lost my train of thought. Let's go over the mantras and stuff of it. Okay, I'm getting pissed.
Personally, I do think it was a good idea at first. It's just, why? Like, why? What was really the idea of adding that? There's not. I don't see a point in it. I wouldn't be like. I wouldn't go out of my way to say it's the worst thing to ever be added to deepwoken. I wouldn't say that. I'd say it's quite annoying. It's a little bit irritating.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I wouldn't say the most worst thing to ever be added to deepwoken.
Anyways, the Fade Trimmer oath. You have to meet the following requirements and talk to the barbo about fade trimming to get it. You need to be power 12, you need to change your hair 10 times at the barber. The hairs don't have to be unique. Restoring to your natural hair 10 times will work as well. If you had changed your hair enough times before being power 12, you do not need to repeat it. Talk to the barber and pick the option, how is it you're able to do all this stuff? And continue the dialogue, asking to take the oath.
I think it's a funny joke oath because at first it was just a haircut thing, and now you get like an aerosol flamethrower and like little bug
Yeah.
spray that heals people.
Yeah.
I like the
Gives you.
scissor mantras too. That's all I have to
Yeah.
say.
I guess I can kind of agree with that.
Yeah. This
Alright,
oath grants
uh,
one combat mantra slot, one wild card. As for the appearance, the user has scissors hanging off the side of their hip. Oath is fully upgraded once you get it. You don't need to progress it, which is it's basically a better oath list. You take an oath that makes you're like, I'm an oathless oath. So you get like you basically just get some combat mantra slots and stuff. Nothing really good. It gives you nothing.
Okay. Freddy, you can go first.
Wait, I was gonna go about the abilities.
Okay.
So, abilities and their descriptions. Precision cuts. Snip forward 3 times with your scissors. Close shave. Combat mantra. Close the distance and deliver a fast slash. Barber's skill set. Passive. What type of look we going for today? Changes what? Haircut. Precision cuts. Close shave also works but is less reliable for some reason. Will give people different hair. You can also change your own hair with this too. The oath was added onto the game on July 24th, 2023, almost a year later. It originally started as a joke oath among the community, the joke being the obtainment method. Archmage confirmed that it most likely wouldn't get an obtainment, but like most things he says, this didn't age well. Moving on to another part of the update. Where is it? Hold on. Pathfinders in Eurasia have uncovered a so-called deep crucible. Depositing an artifact of the depths into it summons hordes of enemies, seemingly called by the device. Those who manage to beat back the invasion are rewarded handsomely, with novice pathfinders faring the best. What do you think of this, fellas?
I don't even know what that is.
Hmm.
Could you explain?
Okay, so basically, it's like, you know how Kaido spawner, it like spawns Kaido?
Yes.
Imagine that, but with like multiple enemies and in the depths.
What's your take on that, Freddy?
Personally, I feel like at higher levels, or like medium levels, I'd say if you think you got like good enough skill, like you think, yeah, I could totally do that. Um, then that'd be a pretty good way to level up and get some good stuff out of it. I think it's a pretty good part of the update. What do you think, Phil?
Well, it's alright, but AC, when you say spawn multiple enemies, do you mean all at once? Or like you kill an enemy, another one spawns in?
It summons hordes of enemies, like the hordes from Left 4 Dead 2.
Deepwoken PvE isn't like really meant for multiple mobs at once, so it's
Yeah.
that 50-50 from me.
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright.
Good pod.
Alright, I'm gonna do a whole exiting bit. So anyways, guys. This is the Fellas Podcast. First episode. Glad you were here. We appreciate you. Anyways, it's time to say our goodbyes. Freddy?
See ya.